Good evening, everyone, and thank you all for joining us for 10 News at 6. I'm Duke Carter. John Carlin is on assignment.
And I'm Rachel Lucas. Tonight, one woman who escaped from a harrowing abusive situation is sharing her story.
And 10 News anchor Lindsay Kennett joins us now live in studio to share this survivor's journey to freedom. And Lindsay, tell us her story.
Well, October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and that's why this woman wanted to share her story to make sure that other survivors get out before it's too late.
I have scars that are a daily reminder of what I don't want to go back to.
At 40 years old, Erica Ramirez is finally at a good place in her life.
And it feels good to know that I've survived.
She's a survivor of domestic abuse and escaped 1 year ago. For her own safety, Ramirez did not want to show her face on camera.
I fell in love with a man who was addicted to methamphetamines and heroin and became a monster.
Ramirez says her abuser controlled and isolated her.
Held me captive, away from society, away from a phone. He was my only go-to person. He was the only human I knew. And he kept it like that for many years.
Ramirez made the decision to leave and not look back last October after years of abuse.
I was 6.5 months pregnant. And I knew that the little life inside me deserved a chance, and so did I. My abuser didn't allow me to get prenatal care.
Malnourished, battered, and bruised, Ramirez left home and walked for 3 hours before an elderly couple driving by saw her and pulled over.
They asked me, did I need any help? And I said, I need the nearest hospital.
They took Ramirez to Carilion Roanoke Memorial Hospital, and she found refuge at the Turning Point, the Salvation Army shelter for survivors of domestic violence.
There's a sign there. It says she believed she could, so she did. And I knew I was okay.
Captain Jamie Clay says there's a 69% increase in hotline calls at the shelter since last year.
Sometimes there's no one that's even speaking yet on the other line, so we know that's a person in crisis, and we just want to make sure that they know that we are here for them and we will do whatever we can to be able to get them to safety.
Ramirez's son Ezra was born that December. He has a rare genetic condition and spent the first couple months of his life in the NICU. But even then, the abuse followed Ramirez.
CPS was called by my abuser and his family, and they took custody away from me because of domestic violence. I didn't leave sooner.
With help from Turning Point staff, Ramirez regained full physical custody of her son and was awarded a protective order. Now, Ramirez says she and her son have a bright future and hopes other survivors reach out for help.
To know that you're not alone is a beautiful thing.
Ramirez and her son are both happy and healthy. She does want to remind people who may be in an abusive situation that even if you're not ready to leave, you can call or text the Turning Point's 24/7 crisis hotline. You see that number on your screen, even just to talk about options. Now, that hotline number is 540-345-0400. Live in the studio, I'm Lindsay Kennett, 10 News, working for you.